What's up, guys? Matco Michael's outside, so let's go take a look and see what he's got on the truck today. You guys, come on. Ooh, man, bright out there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good weekend here.
I know it. It's gonna be hot today, they say.
Not ready for a weekend with no rain or bad weather.
We're gonna try to get our garden done.
Go gardening?
Yeah, we got it all tilled up. It's just been too wet to put anything in, so we'll try to get it done this weekend. Make everything.
Light back in the rain, and I think
Hey, that's fine. Once it's in the
As long
ground,
as it's in the ground, that's
Yeah.
right.
it just means I don't have to water it.
Well, say you got the tow cart special going again.
Yeah, we got it going again. There's a lot of interest on that.
$25 a week, and you can have a tool cart with a bunch of tools in it, and a really nice impact gun.
Yeah, got a good impact in there.
Did you get a boot thrown in there with it?
I'm going to. I've got one on here somewhere. I'm gonna let them pick it out.
There you go. Man,
Yeah, I'm also gonna let them add some sockets to it, because I mean, if you're gonna buy that, you're more than likely gonna need 3/8. I got a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch ratchet in there, but you know, sometimes they opt out of the sockets and go for something else.
right.
It depends on what they want, what they need. Some pick bigger wrenches. Some say they've already got this or that. So it's kind of a build your own, but this is what we got for this amount, you know,
Yep.
kind of deal.
Good deal. Well, does Matco make a set of sockets, impact sockets, that go from like 1 inch up? Do they have a deal like that?
You said 1 inch and up.
Yeah, you know, like maybe up to 1.5 inches, something like that.
Yeah, so they actually have a set that goes all the way from 3/8 all the way to 1.5 inches. Let's see.
I didn't know if they had like an add-on set where you could.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking.
I can't remember if it was Matco. Somebody had one that was in like one of these cases like this.
Yeah.
You know, that had the window like that. Did you see that, Bill?
Yep. Like to have me one of them's.
That's nice. 40-inch expandable. 1/4 inch. That's a new one? Man, that head's little on
That
top
is
there.
tiny.
So I do have a set of 8 that does 1 inch up to 1.5 inches. The only one that it seems to have skipped for whatever reason is 1 inch and 3/16. I'm guessing that one's probably not used a whole lot.
Yeah.
But so you get 1 inch, 1.16 inch, 1.8 inch, all the way up to 1.5 inches. It's a set of 8. But
Does it come in a box or is it just a loose socket?
no, it'd be in a box. The only downfall that I see is it jumps over to 3/4, so it'd be 3/4 sockets. So you'd either have to get an adapter.
Right.
Now the other ones that have several sets that's got those in it, but none that just target that. There's all kind of sets that go up, you know, from 3/8, 7/16 all the way up to that. But if you already had that,
Yeah.
about the easiest way to go would be to buy that 3/4 set. I mean, are you using a 1/2 inch that big, or are you swapping over to 3/4 or
I usually use it on a 1/2 inch impact.
1/2 inch impact?
Because it'll be like shock bolts or
Oh yeah,
you know, stuff like that.
yeah. So you would definitely probably get some torque loss with the adapter on there, but
We don't use that word.
Well, I know.
Off, there we go.
No.
That is we don't use that word.
That's a
at
cuss
all.
word around here.
Well,
That is impact strength test is what that is.
Yeah.
If it can do it with an adapter, there you go.
but yeah, as far as do we have a set, we do. It just steps up till 3/4. Which I didn't notice that at first, but yeah, looks like we.
Man, the head on that little old Ratchet is tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, so they wanted to get it into the tight spots. Of course, it's long. That's the whole point of it. Like I promised, I got one here so we could look at it. Actually, I already got the orange one up here sold, so that one's kind of cool. So you know, electric ratchets, we've all done it. We can deny it all we want to, but we've all put it on there. It wouldn't break it loose, so we took our
Crack
hand
her
and just,
down, yeah.
just push it. That takes up to 150 foot-pounds manual torque. That's a lot of manual torque for an electrical, electric ratchet. You know, I've done it several times, and you know, every time I'm like, man, it's probably not good for it, but that's a lot of torque to put down on it.
Yeah, that's nice. Is this a 16 volt?
Yes. Yeah, it comes with 2 batteries. These kits come with 2 batteries here. So these are.
Carrying. Man, check out that case.
Yeah, I like the case.
I like the head on that Ratchet.
Yeah, I do too.
I like how small it is.
That's
gotta be the smallest one.
That's the problem I've had with my Snap-on, is maybe the head be a little too big to get into some places.
Right. So they made that shaft, they made the head, they made everything about that small. I really like it. I was afraid that it was going to get too bulky. I don't know if you've ever seen a 1/2-inch Milwaukee. But that is
Absurd,
crazy.
Yeah.
And the 3/8 ain't a whole lot better. Of course, that's not a half. I was just saying in the thickness.
I can't believe how little. Like,
Yeah, it's like a 1/4-inch head, right?
that's the width of my thumb. How does that compare to the Ratchet? It's smaller than the 3/8.
Well,
regular Ratchet, isn't it?
It'll be close. We'll take one down and just compare.
That is nuts.
So it's going to be.
It is smaller.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So it's not. Some of the people that's want to watch this video is already going to have seen it, already know about it. It's been out for a little while, but
I'm impressed for that.
yeah, I really like it.
I would have to see how I would like that.
Right. I know you said before you don't really like it.
Because I don't really like the paddle on it. Because it seems like when you're trying to get up in there somewhere, you always end up mashing the...
And that's a good thing about how long it is. I mean, it gets you kind of out of the way. You know, on a shorter ratchet, our shorter ratchets are the same way with a paddle.
I think that's longer than the Snap-ons.
I believe so.
I know it's longer than the Milwaukee's for sure. I'm gonna say this. Dude, I think y'all got them beat on the head size and the length.
It's going to be nice. Like, I can see to where, like, doing brake calipers or anything like that with a link, you're going to be able to have that manual torque,
Yeah.
break it loose, run it out, run it back up, work it down a little bit. I mean, seems like a good overall tool.
Stick that battery in it, Bill. Let's see how fast it'll go. Dude, I like that.
And the direction is easy to turn. You know, most of them are real hard to turn.
8.4 pounds with it. So it's nice, lightweight.
What's the breakaway on this one?
Well, manual it's 155, and I think regular they've got it somewhere around 40 or so. I think they did mostly manual. That was because everybody's going to do it anyway. They're going to take it, pull the trigger, and just push or
That's
pull.
what I do. I'll end up holding the trigger
Yeah.
until she takes off on her own.
So.
That's the way I used to do it with the air
That
ratchets.
joker's nice, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah, it
always
is.
did that with my air and my electrical, and I've always been told that's a no-no.
Yeah.
But why does it have so much manual if you're not supposed to do it right? And that's one of the things we talked to them at the tool show. They were like, look, you know, this can handle, and it even says on the box, 155 foot-pounds.
I'm impressed with that big time. Like, that head is tiny. That's nice.
So you got to use that built-in torque wrench when you make sure you don't go over 155.
Well, like I've always said, if you're doing something that it's that critical, that it needs to be that close, you need to run it down and then do it with a torque wrench anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, most of your stuff you're not going to torque. I mean, you're going to get it tight, like as tight as you can get it, and be like, okay, that's good. You know.
I definitely like that. I like this too. I don't think we've showed this before.
So have you ever looked at it? They redesigned it.
Well, Wally had one. I think his was an Easy Red, wasn't it? The one that he had.
I don't remember what brand his was. I've got a buddy of mine that's got one like that, and I've used his a couple of times. I really like it.
Do you know when he bought it?
I'm going to say his may be the old style. It's probably over a year ago.
So there's one thing I didn't like about the old style that I didn't think I was going to like about this one, but it turns out I like this one better. So the old style had a actual lever, or not lever, but like a collar here that you pulled down. But over time that collar wears out and it gets super hard.
This is like that.
So this one here, you've got the button. So it's a lot quicker. And I've actually had a couple that I've rebuilt for people and was actually able to, it was messed up to the point we were able to get them into this one, and they like this one a whole lot better just because of the button. So,
And what kind of price is on that?
DR34T.
You know, if you had to put a piece of cheater pipe on that,
Yeah, I mean, that's, I just noticed it had like a little hole there at the bottom. I don't know what that's for. Surely they don't expect you to hang it sitting on it. Just pull that. It normally runs around $217-ish or so,
it's not bad.
which, I mean, prices are going to vary because you're going to get people that get them on sale, you're going to get people that get them on not on sale.
Right.
Well, when you consider a regular, you know, the 13-inch one's 160 or 70.
Yeah,
That's,
for a 3/4, yeah, that's going to be a good ratchet. But yeah, I've sold about 3 or 4 of these. Most of the time it's to my heavy duty shops that work on like big equipment, you know, tractors and stuff. They really like them.
I like the way you fold it up like that. Put it on the roller. 'Cause
Yeah.
My handle, I think it's 40 inches, but it can't, of course, retract. So
Yeah,
it takes up a whole roller.
I've got this old standard length Craftsman that's got a lot of miles on it over the years. That's probably going to be my next big purchase from Matco.
And it gets a 4-foot pipe put on it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I would hate to see what you had to break loose if you had to put a pipe on this one. After the fact that it's extended out and everything, which I know there's going to be something out there that is.
That would be awesome for breaking
Bush hog blades loose.
bush hog blades or like spindle nuts.
Yeah.
The jam nut on the spindle.
Yeah. Which, like I said, the prices that I give is, I may have it on sale, I may have got it at a sale, so you may go to a different dealer and it may be a little more, a little less. You know, it's.
I'm really, really impressed with that cordless ratchet.
Yeah, I've held back. Like they told us they had them, but they didn't really put it in on the electrical, the catalog or nothing, and they showed them to us at Expo, and it was like, oh, that's super awesome. We've been asking for them. And mostly what you're going to hear is, well, y'all were late to the game. Yeah, we was, but look, we made a good one. So
Well, up until a couple of weeks ago, that one you showed us, the first Matco
yeah,
ratchet that I've ever seen.
and we've had them for a while, but they've really stepped up their electrical game with that 3/8 impact that they come out with. That, I mean, they've come out. So
Dude, that little joker right there, that head being that small,
yeah,
you don't want on that one. Like,
yeah, I like that
unless
one.
it's just, you know, super weak, which I don't think it will be, but, you know,
No,
dude, that's the name of the game is a tiny head. You know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's my new tool this week. Is that actual electric ratchet, which we've been talking about. We may have mentioned it last week or something, but I said I was going to pick one up at the meeting, which we're having to do our meetings on computer now, so we had to order them in, but they come in last night, so we got one guy supposed to pick that up today, the orange one, and then I've got another customer interested in the green one. So
cool. Man, those are nice. I think y'all want on that one, the cordless ratchets.
it's definitely something we're going to keep on the truck.
And y'all got new hats.
We do have new hats. So I let her order the hats.
Somebody has got better taste in hats. I'm just going to throw that
Well,
out there. 'Cause
she,
this one right here is really nice.
Yep.
So she actually had a list. We have this little notepad, and I'd always do the order at night because she hasn't really got the feel on that part yet because she's not on the truck every day, so she doesn't really know what took this long to sell or whatever. She had me a notepad, and she said, hey, I got some hats on there, see what you think. Well, I didn't look at them, I just ordered them. They sold out the next day. Like when they come in, we put them up there, it was Monday. They come in Friday evening, Monday we put them on the truck, Monday we didn't have a hat left. And I told her, I said, I didn't even look at it. So
next time he needs to let you order the hats and the t-shirts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get you a new sales advisor.
hey man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like, you may
That's
not
fine.
know this, but most guys, black, like me personally, I'm gonna buy black hats or black t-shirts. Girls got a lot better taste. Like, they can figure out that other colors look decent other than black. So,
She had me a list. I ordered, didn't even look at it. She didn't like that point. She's like, did you look at them? I said, no, I just ordered them. She said, I had it for you to look at. I didn't even, hey, we'll see how it does. Sure enough, they all sold out Monday, so we ordered some more. But yeah, I'm going to let her do the apparel for sure.
well, have you seen the new Knipex that's even smaller
You were
than the baby Knipex? They're only like that long. Have you seen them?
that long.
They're tiny, tiny.
What are you talking about? They're smaller than the PC5s. What are they, PC4s?
Yeah, they're smaller than these.
Oh,
like,
wow.
they're little bitty. They ain't been out long.
That's cool.
But
No, I
they're
haven't
made
seen
for
them.
pockets, like you to put in your pocket, but they still open up like 1.5 inches.
Well, that's crazy. People putting the PC5s in there all day long.
I carry mine every day. Yeah, that's the 6s, so there's
Oh,
a
is it?
size smaller than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're little.
That's good.
Like,
That's good.
a guy had them in the palm of his hand, and it literally, like, didn't even, there's like that long.
Well, it won't be long. I'll try to get those on the truck too.
Oh man, that's cool right there.
Yeah, Knipex is one heck of
I seen a
car.
picture. A guy was putting, the little watch pocket on your jeans.
Yeah.
And they'll go in your watch pocket.
Huh.
I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about.
I never liked them watch pockets. I always put stuff in there and never could get it out.
I like to put my ear pods in there because they don't get key damage that way.
Yeah. I never could get it out. I'll never forget in school putting a quarter in there. I couldn't get that daggone quarter out. Save my
Take your
life.
pants off and shake them.
No, I ended up laying down and shaking it out. That's the only way I could get it out. Which I think that was like 3rd or 4th grade, and it was break time, and I really wanted that ice cream cone, so I was making sure I was getting my money out, one way or the other.
I remember one year they ordered those, like, it was shaped like Mickey Mouse heads. Ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Did you ever have those? Ice cream sticks or whatever?
Yeah. Well, I think they had the Mickey Mouse, but
They had the gumball nose. That's the
Yeah.
one I remember.
they had SpongeBob. They had all kinds of different ones.
Yeah, so SpongeBob wasn't even a thing when I was a kid.
No.
He's invented later. I'm proud too because I tried to watch some of that SpongeBob stuff. Man, my brain cells was dying.
Man, SpongeBob's actually good considering what some of the stuff is out now. I'll tell you, some of the shows out now, we won't even let our kids watch.
You go to watch this stuff.
Just the level of back talk and everything else that they do on some of them, it's like, whoa. No, that ain't gonna work. I forget what show we stopped one of our daughters from watching because
A lot of times they'll be talking about adult things.
Yeah.
And not really using like bad words, but
yeah,
like, it's putting the imagination in the kid's head, well, what are they talking about?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We definitely had to limit TV time, which is not a bad thing. I mean,
No, it ain't. I think there needs to be more outside. Like when I was young, we played baseball, basketball,
Yeah.
whatever, outside. And that kids, their idea of playing baseball is on PlayStation or Xbox or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, no, my little girl says it all the time. It's too hot out there. I don't even know what you're talking about. Because when I
Man, when I was young, we'd get hot. We'd go, like, the air conditioner would be on, outside, the
Yeah.
outside unit, and that fan blowing up, we'd lay across it and get some air.
yeah,
And it's
they
hot.
should-
Yeah.
Well, see, I had to stay at that one. My mom and dad worked, so I had to stay at my grandparents. And their rule was you was outside. My grandpa worked at a church, and she babysitted about 10 or 15 of us at some point. But we all had to be outside all day. Like
that was a good woman.
yeah, well, that was her job. That's what she did. I mean, I can't remember. I remember 3 or 4 real good, but I know at times she had upwards to 10 to 15 kids down there at one time. But
Then if I had to babysit 15 kids at one time,
I can
"What
tell
did
you
do in
every
the
day.
prison?" Be like, yeah, there's a couple of them that didn't make it.
Yeah, every day we had to be outside. You know, if it was raining, we were inside. You know, there was no, you know. But if it didn't matter if it's hot, you was gonna be outside. They had shade trees. You go out and play, and then we'd have macaroni. We had macaroni and cheese and fries almost every day. Like that was your dinner every
That's
day.
perfect for me.
That was every day. Like you might get lucky and get mashed potatoes one time, but it had something to do with potatoes,
Oh yeah.
and you got macaroni and cheese. So
Macaroni and potatoes is my two favorite foods.
we ate it every summer, every day.
And I'm bad. I don't like the shells and cheese kind.
Yeah.
I like the cheap powdered cheese kind.
Well, that's what we had. I mean, and that's what we cook to this day. I don't cook
I
the.
love the little cheap. The cheaper the macaroni, the better it is.
Speaking of
It's crazy.
SpongeBob, I can't stand that macaroni and cheese. It's terrible. My little girl likes to get that kind because it has the feet, but it's terrible. I don't know. Something about the noodles is terrible.
Yeah. The noodles is supposed to be shaped like an elbow, right?
That's right. It just the taste of it's off. Man, we went from tool truck talk to food.
Macaroni and cheese.
You can tell we're in the South and like our food.
That's it.
Now you gonna get hungry and stop and get something to eat.
Well, we got lunch.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
microwave and get some those little cup of
Oh yeah.
macaroni for the microwave, you know?
You'd be surprised how many restaurants use that as their macaroni and cheese.
I like it. That's it.
That Kraft microwavable.
It's kind of weird though when you put it in there because it's got like that white
Yeah.
powdery stuff. You know, you're like, what is that? That's not normal. But it tastes good. So.
Most of the food that you get that's microwavable, it looks questionable at first.
That's it.
You throw it in the microwave and something magical happens and it's like, oh, that was
Just
no.
eat it and don't worry about it. Alright guys, we're going to turn this thing off. Like always, y'all check out the new Matco Cordless Ratchet Super Small Head. If you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Check the links in the description and click that subscribe button. You guys have a great week and we will catch y'all next time. See ya.